What is up, guys and gals? It's me, Thomas Fan01 here, and today we are back at it again with another Transformer figure review, and this time we're going to be taking a look at some brand new stuff, you know, some really brand new stuff, like very brand new. So brand new, in fact, that I only just today found this, but, okay, maybe not today, but when you guys are watching this, I found this, like, a week ago, but as for now, as of this current moment, as of filming, I found this today. So, today we're going to be taking a look at the new, we're going to take a look at we're going to take a look at Transformers 1 Deluxe Class Bumblebee, or B-127. But my thing is that, this movie is not out yet. It comes out in September, so we're gonna need to probably get another trailer, maybe another couple clips released throughout online. But pretty much this is what the packaging looks like for this new line, and here we have the figure. So I mean, honestly, I think you guys are gonna like what you're gonna see here, because I'm actually really excited that I've even got this, and I've got to, I get to show you guys this. So you know the rules. We're not going to take a look at the figure first. We're going to take a look at the packaging. And the packaging is actually one of the coolest things about this. So in terms of the new packaging, you got your new logo. It's at the bottom this time, not on the sides or in the middle of it. So they're advertising the Transformers 1 movie here. We have Bumblebee in his vehicle mode. He comes packaged in robot mode. On the side here, you've got Bumblebee on his in partial robot mode, and they're right there on that side. On the back here, you've got the figure whole thing going on here. Really quickly, yes, you do have to remove this you do have to attach this when you get him out of the packaging finally. You do have to attach his chest. It is annoying. Not sure why Hasbro is doing this now, but whatever. However, this is what really did it for me on the packaging. Look at that. Oh my word. Hasbro, what are you doing? You're spoiling us. You're just spoiling us with these amazing images here. Like, truly. Okay, I was knocking the movie at first, okay? I was knocking the Transformers 1 movie at first, okay? I was knocking it hard. Like, was not gonna go see it, was not excited for it. This right here makes me want to watch this movie, okay? Now, obviously, that's about it for the packaging. On the top here, you've got... Oh, I didn't even notice this on the top. On the top here, you've got Transformers 1, but if you can keep this piece down properly, it's got a larger image of what I can assume is this. Just all of them, just not all of them clustered and CG bashed together. But wonderful CG bashing all together, all in its own. So... that's it for the new packaging, and this is the Bumblebee, and please allow me to remove some of the plastic ties that we had to cut off of this thing when we got him out of the packaging. Now, this is Bumblebee, and I don't know what exactly this is. They really haven't said what. The instructions don't really tell you either. Like, I seriously have no clue what to call this, so... I'm just going to call this the Cybertron Buggy. And seriously, I had to use the instructions for this because I could not genuinely tell what this was. And it has a partial transformation you guys might recognize when we get into it. But these instructions, oh my gosh, so helpful. Much more helpful than any of the other Transformers instructions I've ever had up to this point. Most instructions are usually, oh, fold this tab, but we're not going to tell you how to fold it properly. We're only just going to partially tell you how to fold it. This actually helped me out a ton. So, as far as the figure goes, this is the figure, but in his Cybertronian buggy mode, and he does come with 2 accessories. He comes with a blade, and he comes with an arm cannon. Who's been taking notes from the Bumblebee movie? I think this specific Bumblebee was, okay, really quickly, if I may, I think this Bumblebee is taking every version of Bumblebee that's ever existed and throwing it right into this because of the name B-127. I don't know if that's an actual thing. I did not read every single comic growing up. I didn't read some of the comics. I mean, there's certainly some that I'm sure I probably should have read that I definitely did not. But as far as I'm aware, Bumblebee has never been called B-127 in the original G1 show. He was only called B-127 in the Bumblebee movie. So if I'm not mistaken, this Bumblebee right here is supposed to tie in or be a digibash of all of the Bumblebees, including G1. So he comes with a knife, and he comes with his arm cannon, and you can attach both of these onto him in vehicle mode. And to do that, there are these two spots right on the bottom here, and there are just these two tab pieces right there. They're just going to find each other and marry each other on in right there. And then you're going to use this outer peg, not the inside peg. You could actually, no, you can put both of them in like that, and there's how pretty much all of this stores in vehicle mode. That's about it. So we're going to leave this off to this. We're going to remove them off to the side here, and we're going to get into some wonderful scale comparisons. Yeah, y'all know we love the scale comparisons. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. All right, so here he is with another animated type of Bumblebee. Here he is with the Legacy United animated Bumblebee. Here he is with the previous movie Bumblebee, the Rise of the Beasts Bumblebee studio series. And here he is with the last Bumblebee I've got for this for the comparisons. Here he is with the Netflix Bumblebee. This will be replaced so soon as I get Studio Series 86. Here he is with our previous review. Here he is with Legacy Evolution's Bomb Burst. And finally, here he is with his movie counterpart, but this is the Studio Series version, not the mainline. Here he is with the Studio Series Transformers 1 Optimus Prime. And I like this. I'm excited for this movie a little bit more than I was previously, so, you know. Alright, so now that we've done that, we can get into transformation. And in order to get into transformation, it's pretty, they claim it's really easy. I call horseshit. There's a piece in here that I absolutely had to force it down just to get it into place. And not even this thing is tabbed in properly all the way. So we're going to do our best here. So to do this properly, you're going to take this, you're going to pop these feet down, and that's pretty much just going to form all of that. You're going to come to this section, you're going to bring it up, and you're going to bring this all the way up, and it's just going to tab. This is the problem I have with this right here. This one right, this piece right here. So let's just get this whole thing back in place. Ow, jeez. And just it clips back into place in the backpack right there. So now we can then take these, untab them, and untab them we shall. There's a tiny tab right there, and there's a little spot right there where that's going to go in. But you're going to undo that, and you're going to bring this all the way down, do the same thing. This is another issue I have with this figure. The ball joints suck. Like, there we go. Just to get this accordion joint to come out and tab into place. These ball joints suck. Like, they really do suck. So now you're going to untab the arms like that, and you're going to take these and you're just going to wriggle them out like this, and you're going to rotate these at the there's a bicep joint and a ball joint at the same time, but you're going to rotate them around so that the hands are facing the front. You're going to rotate the waist just to get this out of the way, and you're going to take this and you're going to fold this all the way down if you can flip that out first. Goodness. Sorry, I was trying to get that piece to come out and it just would not come out. And this is going to tab into place securely like that. And you're going to pop this out, flip up the head, rotate it around, snap it back in place. Guys recognize the transformation yet? And then, as per the instructions, you're supposed to take this knife, stick it on this arm right here, and you're supposed to take this arm cannon and put it in this hand right here. So now that all of that's somewhat good to go, there you have the Transformers 1 Mainline Deluxe Class Bumblebee. Or Keegan-Michael B, if I have to really put it in there. Yeah, that's going to be his nickname from this point and thus point forward is Keegan-Michael B. I do not appreciate the fact that Keegan-Michael Key is voicing Keegan-Michael B, but I do appreciate the fact that he's giving it a crack. So, I can't complain. One feature that you are going to have to be really aware of is you are going to pop this off, and he does come with a cog already installed. That's what these are supposed to be in the movie. So I'm not 100% certain if this can pop out. I have not tried. I do not want to try. So yeah, but basically to do that, this piece is just going to tab right in on over it and just clip it into place. And if you're not careful, you can pop it out. So do not, so be careful. All right, so now let's get into some scale comparisons. Then we'll get into final thoughts. Then we'll get into the ranking, and then we shall move on forward and end the video. So, oh, one more thing I do want to mention is I think this is Blast Effects compatible. Let's just double check. I haven't looked yet, so bear with me. Is it? Oh, hold on. Do I have a better one? It is Blast Effects compatible. That's awesome. I did not know that until now. I seriously just now figured out this was Blast Effects compatible. Oh, that's awesome. That is so cool. So, alrighty. So now we're going to get him into scale comparisons, final thoughts, then we'll end the video. Apologies all around for getting off track. So, here he is with Legacy United animated Bumblebee. Here he is next to previous movie Bumblebee. Here he is next to the Rise of the Beast Studio series. Here it is next to the Netflix Bumblebee. Here he is with our previous review. Here he is next to Legacy Evolution's Bombburst. And finally, here he is next to the new Transformers 1 Studio Series Optimus Prime. And I gotta say, I'm sure if there's more Transformers I'm sure there's more that I need to go and get, okay? I'm 100% aware of this. I'm 100% aware there's more figures I need to go and get. However, as for just these two, honestly, they should re-release these two, or they should re-release this guy or they should re-release him in the Studio series with a slightly better transformation. I mean, this is not good here. So that I do not appreciate, the gappy legs, but I can appreciate the fact that this looks like Bumblebee in a way. So yeah, I mean, so final thoughts on this thing are, I mean, those ball joints are pretty crappy. I'm not on at least on this leg right here. And when we did this in the live stream, I popped off both of the legs when I was unboxing it, and it just that was not good. So both of those ball joints are a 2-point demerit. The chest, I'm not a huge fan of the having to continuously pop the chest back on. Especially right out of the package. I really do not appreciate that. That receives a small demerit as well. However, I am going to say, those demerits aside, I do like this figure. This figure is nice. It is a very easy transformation, or at least simply easy. It cleans up pretty much everywhere. The only slight resemblance of a backpack is just this little panel right back here, and even then, that's not an issue. And you can totally store the weapons in the backpack because that's the roof of the car. That's where you stored the weapons before. You can store them there again. So, yeah. Final thoughts on this are on Keegan-Michael B. I gotta say, I'm going to have to give it a 7. A solid 7. And I'm going to have to give the rest of it, a pretty decent, it's going in the pretty decent category of, I am excited for this, but at the same time, I have to wait for the movie to come out to fully love all of this stuff. I don't know anything about the movie aside from the fact that it's an origin story, so I just don't know. So, anywho, this is Thomas Fan01 saying, do not forget to check out Riveted Railfan, Riveted Reviews, Jordy's Rail Videos, Patrick with the Y, iStar552, Bravely GG, New York Toy Hunter, The Good, the Bad, the Awesome, and Take Along Productions, as I know they all do some amazing work, have done so in the past, and will continue to do so in the future. So, this is Thomas Fan01 saying, basically, do not forget to keep playing with your toys. Don't forget it. Goodbye.